Even when he's sick, he's a little much.
What is going on, everyone? It is Friday. That means it's time for comics and
schmears. We brought bagels and some schmears. I hope you guys like lox.
Comics and beer. And yes, if you guys are on Instagram, you know I'm a little under the weather. I think I had the flu yesterday, yeah?
I don't know if I would call it the flu. The flu lasts more than 24 hours. He had a virus, a 24-hour virus. I will give him that.
It was pretty bad yesterday.
He was very sick, yes, but flu is usually a very long. You have a fever for more than 6 hours.
Well, it's something. It's still in my head, and when I yelled really loud at the beginning, it hurt a little bit. But I'm still gonna power through and do this show because we do it for you guys. We're here for the show, and look at this.
I'm here for myself.
We even brought beers. I'm gonna share one, and then Stephanie's gonna drink the rest because, guys, on Sunday, Stephanie and I were supposed to go do a Tough Mudder with Omar Reyes Jr., but then our babysitter bailed.
Now I have to stay home and watch the kids. Somehow Bruce is the one who gets to go because, penises.
Well, we're going to play swords. It's going to be amazing. Who's going to win? Omar, me, battle to the death.
It's a hard decision. I've only seen one of your swords. I feel like Omar needs to send me some sword pictures for me to make that decision.
But guys, it's Comics and Beer. It's your Friday night live streams. We are your live stream. We're your hosts. My name is Bruce.
Multiple live streams. You guys aren't watching our other live stream right now? It's this side of my face.
What's your name?
My name is Stephanie, guys.
Yes, Bruce and Stephanie bringing you the hotness on this live stream. We talk about the latest comic pop culture news.
Guys, he already struggles with the English language when he's not sick. This is going to be a bunch of fumbling over words. And
I'm going to do my best. It's
going to be painful.
That's part of the show that I handle. I pulled as much good news as I could. There seems to be a lot of redundant news going over the same things over and over. So we're going to talk about a lot of that.
Anytime I've been involved in picking out the news stories, oh my God, I forgot about our terrible neighbors. Guys, this is officially train season because we can open the windows because it's nice out. But our neighbors have like 5 dogs.
True.
And they leave them out all night. They don't put them in and they just bark all night.
I don't think they can hear that.
You can hear that. I know you can hear that. That dog just barks. That poor dog all night.
But I handle the news, and then it's comics and
beers.
What do you do, babe?
Guys, I get the beers. This beer is 2 weeks old. I got this beer for our show. No, like 3 weeks old. I got this beer for the show before we went upstate, and then we decided to do tequila that night instead. Bruce was very drunk and regretted it the next day. And then
I was very drunk. I watched some of that show today. Woo! I was lit.
Bruce was very drunk. He was tequila Bruce.
Yes.
And so then last week we went upstate, so we didn't do our live stream. And this week we're here drinking our 3-week-old beers. The little expiration date on the side is very sad about it.
But that's what you handle, right? The beers, babe?
I'm sure the beers. Also, guys, have you checked out my sweet, sweet Bruce and Stephanie shirt that I had Bruce order for me? And he's like, I didn't get one for myself because I love being the world's biggest martyr. It is so expensive. I only spend $600 a month on comics, but I can't buy a $30 shirt.
It's not 600.
550.
500 and something.
Excuse me. It's called Ultimate Beats.
Ultimate Beats.
Double IPA. Be fresh. Drink now. See, they wanted us to drink it when we got it, and we didn't, and they're mad at us. 9.1%. So Bruce is only having one, but he's going to make sure he feels it.
Make sure I feel it. Get rid of this headache.
Tried to tell him that he's got a headache because he hasn't drank any beer in like 5 days.
Sure,
he's going through withdrawals.
Probably am going through withdrawals. So, we talk about comic book news. We talk about beers. And this one's pretty good. It's got a nice citrusy front. It's got a nice hoppy back.
Ooh. Oh, and the hoppy in the back.
I think it's pretty good. I like it.
It's a little.
Oh, I guess like, someone doesn't like it.
Like a waxy taste in the back of my mouth.
Waxy taste. How much wax do you drink?
A lot.
Let's say a lot.
I used to do those like little bottles that had the juice in it. And it was wax, and you like bite the wax top off, and you drink the juice.
Yeah, gross.
Definitely got some wax in my mouth. Really gross. Bruce had the most boring childhood. He wasn't part of the Pen 15 club. He never had wax bottles.
Those were gross.
You're gross. Anyway, now that we've decided who's gross, time for chat. Christmas was here. I tried to keep up with all the chats that he was having way before the show started. They keep getting deleted. But right now, he's still first. So congratulations, Las Cruces. You're still first. Sam King was second. Sam, it's time for you to take the crown back. Quit your job and be on earlier. Stephen Hayner is here, dropping hysterical dad jokes as always.
I like that one, the camo pants.
Yes. Jason Ruiz is here, our latest haul and vlog winner. No big deal. He's famous now. You're welcome. Reaper's Comics Den is here, letting us know that he cannot see Stephen Hayner's name in that guy. Stephen Hayner.
You can't.
Jessica Suarez Gorski, the most sexiest of all the Gorskis.
True.
Is here supporting us as always because she's amazing. James Gallegos. The wrench of all wrenches, reminding everyone that we all are hashtag pepperoni nipples fans. That's what brings us all together, guys. The Uncanny D-Man, again, great name. I say it every time I see it. Gotta need it. Comics saying happy Friday to all. And to all a good night. Ignacio is here, ignoring his child, so that way he can be here with us. Thank you for having your priorities straight, Ignacio. I appreciate it. Whack Comics. I'm not up to that yet. Omar is below this. No, Jesus Christ.
Omar. Right after James Gallegos.
Omar, wow. I apologize. I was ignoring your sword comments. I was afraid you were going to really send me one. We're friends on Instagram now. I don't know what's going to happen. Whack Comics is in the house. Whack Comics is nominated for the CBC. Is that what CBD oil awards for the best CBD oil? He rubbed it all over his body. It was a very interesting video. Also, the CBC like Comic Book Community Awards. So I think it is CBC Awards for most creative content. And guys, if you don't agree, then you're stupid because no one is as creative as Whack Comics with the shit that they do. It's bananas. Already voted for them. I reluctantly had to vote for other things because they wouldn't let me just vote for Whack Comics and leave. But whatever. Other people got fake votes. I didn't mean it. I only meant it for Whack. That's the end of my rant. Oh no, it went too fast. Two Gun Pedro is here.
Two Gun Pedro.
Andrew Kai in the house from Australia with Whack Comics. Guys, who would have thought we would have so many Australian friends?
We have so many.
So many. I think I said hello to everyone. If I missed you, tell me in chat and I will ignore it.
I will ignore it. So, guys, we got a big end of the month giveaway coming up in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks. Can you guys believe it? It's already here. I can't believe it. You
guys, and you are super pumped about it because I got to pick all the slabs this time, and so that means they're actually really good slabs. So you're welcome.
Oh my God, she's so cocky.
It's just like the truth. It was like Bruce was picking slabs. People were like, I guess I'll have this one, whatever. And then I pick slabs, and people are like, that shit's fire! And then someone threw their underwear at me on the streets. I'm assuming it was related to the slabs.
I mean, obviously, I hope it would be.
So you're welcome. I'm thebomb.com of picking slabs, and you have 5 awesome choices. I picked 5, even though we only need 4. There's only 4 more months left at the end of the year. And I thought for sure Bruce was going to steal one, but he didn't. He was like, give it to the people.
Give it to the people.
So in the month of December, we'll probably do like 2 separate slab giveaways because it's Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. It's the season of giving. And we're going to give you the 2 slabs that are left that probably suck the most out of all of them because everyone's going to pick the better slabs before it. So whatever, they're all amazing. Even if you get the 2 lesser wanted ones, it's like if you're getting picked for a team, someone picks you, you're still awesome and you deserve to be on the team, but you still pick last.
All right, Stephanie did a great job of fluffing right there. You know, I was putting up a poll because the big topic tonight is going to be The Matrix 4. Because the trailer dropped yesterday. Big news. Stephanie, were you originally a Matrix fan?
When the first 1 or 2 came out, I was a big fan of the Matrix. It was pretty cool. He does the bending and the bullets fly past him. That was pretty awesome. And it was very a big deal for the time it came out.
Yes.
If it were to come out now, you'd be like, and so what?
That was 1999.
That happened on an episode of SpongeBob last week. You wouldn't care. But now But then it was a huge deal. 1999, it was 22 years ago. I know that because Jimmy is 22 years old, and that is the year that Jimmy was born. So that was a long time ago. We had shitty effects back then.
I remember being so excited when I left that theater. I watched it with my dad and my brother. That I walked out. I was like, Dad, you gotta sign me up for Kung Fu martial arts because I gotta do it now. And I wouldn't shut up about learning Kung Fu when I was 19 at the time. Why was that 19-year-old so excited about learning Kung Fu? But I was. Same thing when after I watched Fast and Furious 1, I went home like racing my car going, because I thought I was, I was in Fast and Furious. I had a terrible Volkswagen Jetta. It was so bad. So bad.
He's like, I'm going to drift, guys. We're drifting all the way home.
I had this problem with my pedal, my gas pedal. The arm that came down that attached to the pedal made it go. The arm would pop out of the pedal.
So instead, it's like, ow.
No, it just come out. And then you'd like be hitting the floor. I'm like, go. And so then I have to like pull over and then put the thing back in, and then it would slowly work its way out.
Oh my god!
Never got it fixed.
So dangerous.
It was like
so
that
dangerous.
forever. I had some friends in the back where after watching the movie, I kept them like slamming on the gas, and it just fell out. And they're like, "Oh, bros!" It was pretty fun. All right.
Also, comic burrito Cole Daddy is here.
Oh, Cole Daddy Cole.
Cole.
All right, we do a little thing called drinking game.
It's called a
drinking game that you're not supposed to use green tea with, but that's what I'm gonna do tonight.
If Bruce drinks green tea, he's a weenie.
No, I'm trying to get ready for Tough Mudder on
I don't want to
Sunday.
hear about how you get to go and I don't. So
All right, fine. We talk about reboots today.
Drink.
We talk about our kids.
Drink.
Stephanie goes on a rant.
You drank twice.
Whenever Bruce can't remember the name of something.
It's gonna happen a lot tonight, guys. Drink.
When Stephanie yells at someone in chat.
I'm yelling at all of you right now. Drink.
So that's a drinking game. Something to go over because we always forget about it. I threw up a poll on our on the YouTube. 64%. How many? 14 have voted.
Also, Whack Comics is saying that they did a trailer reaction video to the Matrix trailer with Ignacio, and that they're slowly trying to tick things off Ignacio's bucket list because apparently there's a bunch of things he wants to do on YouTube and no one will pay attention to him. So I'm assuming, Ignacio, you want to get right on the cross next to Bruce and feel bad for yourself because never have you mentioned to us that you want to do something. So you're just like, hey, feel bad for me. Oh, I want to be on YouTube and no one will let me. Now I won't let you because I don't let little bitch ass whiners on my channel. But before, I probably would have let you.
All right. So we watched Venom, the first movie with Tom Hardy the other weekend.
We did.
What do we think about that?
It was so bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah. So what does that make you? Does that lessen your excitement for the new Let There Be Carnage Venom movie? Does it heighten your excitement?
I will say the scenes where like Venom takes over and then like that fight scene where they're like Venom, not Venom, Venom, not Venom was pretty cool.
Okay.
I like the storyline. Like it's cool that this alien came over. Tom Hardy, I'm sorry, is a terrible actor. He was so bad in it. The love story between him and that girl was so unbelievable. She was a terrible actor.
Yeah, she was awful.
I don't know why they do that. Like there is a lot of good actors out there.
True.
Why are we picking terrible actors? I feel like Tom Hardy was big at the time. Maybe he was doing something else and people were excited for him, but
how long do you think that movie's going to be? Let There Be Carnage. New superhero film coming out. They are usually 2+ hours. What do you think?
I'm assuming Bruce is leading up to this because it's less, so I'm going to say an hour and 45 minutes.
Whoa, she almost nailed it on the head. It's only only 90 minutes. Even Into the Spider-Verse, an animated feature, was 117 minutes. This is only 90 minutes.
Because that's how long people can watch Tom Hardy before they get cancer. You get cancer if you watch him longer. Don't watch them back to back. I'm warning you now.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
You've been warned.
You've been warned. All right. So we watched Matrix 4 trailer. What are your thoughts on that? Because we liked the original. I didn't like the sequels. I'll tell you that right now. I did not like the Matrix sequel. That first one, holy moly, I loved it.
It was 22 years ago, guys.
No, the second and third one.
I know, but the second and third one came out shortly after. It wasn't like they waited 10 years and then brought out the second,
like 3 or 4 years.
Okay, so it was like 18 years ago. I'm sorry. I still don't remember 18 years ago that well.
All right.
Anyway, I do remember watching them. I kept watching them, so I guess I must have enjoyed them. But I just told Bruce when the fourth one, we watched the trailer for the fourth one, that we should, Nate and Sophia are old enough now that they could watch that. And I said we should watch it with them and then get caught up so we can remember the first three, because I don't remember the first three. And then we will watch the fourth one.
Yeah.
And it's coming to HBO, which is perfect because
You don't have to leave the house.
we don't have to leave the house, and I don't want to leave the house. You know I hate leaving the house.
Can you think of any other movies the Wachowski sisters have done?
Oh my God, I forgot that they decided to become women.
Yeah, they're women now. It's
Oh,
Lana and Lena
God.
or something.
You know, I saw that come up in the end of the trailer, and I was like, oh, their sisters like pitching in. I totally forgot about that bullshit.
Oh no, they're trans.
Can
Can you name another movie?
No.
Well, thankfully, there was a whole list I found today of their top movies. Let's go through them, and I want you just to tell me what you think of these movies. All right. So, in the last place was Jupiter Ascending, because they ranked 7 of their movies. So I guess there's only 7 movies they've actually done. Jupiter Ascending. Did you ever see it?
No.
It has what's his face?
Is that
and what's her
Channing
face?
Tatum?
Channing Tatum and what's her
Mila
face?
Kunis.
Yes. I
No.
saw it. It was pretty terrible.
Looks like it would be.
All right, next movie.
What's the percent next to it? That's the Rotten Tomatoes?
That's what they're. Oh no, it's like what this group of people like voted for top 7, and this
Okay.
got only at 33.5% of the votes or something.
All right.
Speed Racer. Did you see that? This hot piece of garbage. Guessing no with
No.
your reaction. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Why would you see this? It looks like a kid's movie.
Because I liked Speed Racer when I was a kid. It was it's like a live action
I
cartoon
don't know what
movie.
Speed Racer is, but also Second Street Marvel's here.
What's going on? Matrix Revolutions, which I believe is the second one.
Just 6 months after the second film in the series, The Matrix Revolution split its attention between the. I guess it's the third one, and it came out 6 months after the
Oh.
second one. That's stupid.
So you saw this, but you can't remember it. So it obviously didn't sit in Cloud Atlas. Did you
No.
ever see this one?
That's why I don't know any of these movies.
Matrix Reloaded.
I've seen the Matrix movies. That's it.
Bound.
Never saw that. Looks very, very 90s.
So you didn't see anything. Basically, you're not a Wachowski brother sister fan.
No.
What do you guys think of the Wachowski sister brothers? You like them? You not like them? Like I say,
Have you seen any of those movies, and do you think they're good?
I guess that's a good question. Which movies have you guys seen from that list? Because I've seen The Matrixes, I've seen Speed Racer, and that's it. Other than that, I'm out.
Jessica sent us a super sticker.
What? Jess?
It's a cute little cat hugging and dancing. I love
Aw.
it. I love it.
Time is it?
Also,
8:18.
Omar
Trivia.
also said he thought it was the sisters. All right, guys, you know the deal. First person in chat to get this answer correct gets an entry into our end of month giveaway, which is a bunch of different slabs you get to choose from. If you don't know the answer, just wait till the end, and it will be on the screen.
Nope. So I marked them purposely so they wouldn't be there.
They're totally going to be there in some way, shape, or form.
Can you answer this?
All scenes that take place within the Matrix have what color tint? Green.
Damn, Skippy, she's right.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
Who was the first one right?
I don't know. I was doing my dance. Jessica was.
Really?
Jessica Suarez Gorski.
And the girl's on fire.
She's always on fire. She's the shit.
Thanks so much.
Me too. It's kind of. Wait, why is it? No, I don't want to do that. Go away. I just want to make sure I got her right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Back to what we're talking about.
Guys, did Bruce show you the slabs? Did you go to the slab cam?
You can go to Slab Cam. I will go to this one.
So we have spawn number 1. You can't really see the top. It's a 9.4.
That's the only 9.4 we had. The rest are 9.8.
Heroes in Crisis 9.8. Signed by who wrote it? Tom King? Tom King. No big deal. Throwing some signed action at you. Also, this one, which is Web of Venom Empire's End. I just thought this one looked really cool. I thought it was a really cool cover, which is why I picked it. You're welcome. Batman's Universe number 1, written by Brian Michael Bendis. I know everyone loves him. And it's also signed by Brian Michael Bendis. You can't really see.
He's doing a great job. There it is.
There it is. And then, last but not least, House of X number 1. It is the Sarah Bocelli variant cover, which I also thought just looked really cool.
All 9.8.
All 9.8s. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so good at picking.
All right, Space. So what actor played Morpheus within The Matrix 1, 2, and 3?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne. So when we watched the trailer yesterday, there was a different actor portraying a character that looked a lot like Morpheus.
Is it Morbius?
His name is
Or Morpheus?
Morpheus.
Is Morbius the name of somebody else? Morbius is like that. He's got the nose, right?
I don't know. What are you talking about? I have no idea.
I'm gonna Google it.
You
guys know who Morbius is?
I have no idea who Morbius is.
He's like a vampire
looking
thing.
Mobius.
Morbius. I'm right.
Right, but
it's the Jared Leto.
You gotta give a little context. Like you.
He's got the nose. I said the nose. That's all
Was she
you
doing
need.
a bad description of that or not? Because that was awful.
I was right. A vampire with the nose.
Can we go
You're
back
welcome.
to what I was talking about?
Go ahead. People want to hear about the nose more than that, but I'll do whatever you say.
So we saw a different actor, right? This guy, Yahya Abdul Mateen II. He was in. Dr. Manhattan in The Watchmen on HBO.
Such a good show.
And now he looks like he's playing Morpheus, but he confirmed by his Twitter or Instagram that he is in fact playing Morpheus. But doesn't go on to tell me why Lawrence Fishburne is not reprising his role.
Because Lawrence Fishburne is dead. You heard it here first.
More breaking news.
More breaking news. Where's Whack Comics? Breaking news: Lawrence Fishburne is dead.
How do you feel about that? Like him not reprising his role?
Who gives a shit? He was the least interesting part of that movie.
What? No way.
He's like, blue or red, blue. He was just always there to be like, man, you're still in the Matrix. Man, you're not in the Matrix. Man. Keanu Reeves was the coolest fucking part of that. And then his love story with that other girl, that was the best part of the whole thing. He gives a shit about Morpheus, Morbius. I don't care about either of them.
Wow. All right. So obviously Disney has found this little market of making feature films over their amusement park rides.
Yes, they do it all the time.
And so they made a ton of money on Jungle Cruise and a ton of money on Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, guess what? Their next one is The Haunted Mansion.
I actually feel like I saw this somewhere. But the Haunted Mansion isn't new. They have a Haunted Mansion movie already with, who's the guy who played Dr. Dolittle? Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was in Haunted Mansion like 15 years ago.
Tells you how much I know. This is going to have Owen Wilson, Rosario Dawson, John Lakeith Steinfeld, and Tiffany Haddish.
Owen Wilson. What a weird cast.
Look how old he looks. Old as hell. Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Getting old. But
why would they remake that movie? It was so terrible. Next, they'll remake Dr. Doodle, but that's already what fucking what's his face did is career suicide. Robert Downey Jr. was like, oh my god, my career is being so amazing. I finally picked myself up from my years of drug addiction where no one wanted to hire me. Dr. Dolittle.
Well, he quit Iron Man first.
He quit Iron Man.
Had Iron Man, then he quit Iron Man.
He quit being in this giant franchise where he was just making money hand over fist. He's like, guys, you know what I'm sick of? Money. What is this?
So remember that teddy bear when you were a kid in the 80s? It was called Teddy
Ruxpin.
All right. So great stuffed animal. I actually had one.
He's not a stuffed animal. He reads you stories. He's got the little cassette player in his belly, and you put the little tape in. It's like, Teddy Ruxpin. And he's got those weird fucking eyes where dolls used to move when they were younger.
Well, my parents didn't have a lot of money growing up, but they actually sprung for this for me, and I remember having him. I remember it was a special part of my life. You know what? I never thought you would never make a movie franchise out of it.
I just have to stop you real quick because I have to comment on what Ignacio said. He said, does anybody else find it weird that rant spitting salty Stephanie loves Christmas? It's funny that you said that because I am apparently salty everywhere that I go. And I told someone at work that I love Christmas. And they're like, that's interesting because you're so cynical. I never would have thought that. So apparently I'm giving off that vibe everywhere I go.
But Teddy Ruxpin, do we really need a movie?
That's very dumb. What is he gonna do? It'd be cool if it was like a horror movie and Teddy Ruxpin was going around killing all the children.
It's gonna be like a lift you up movie, and they want to make a whole franchise after it. They want to make a movie that then launches a TV show franchise. Terrible.
Cole said one of his old friends had a Teddy Ruxpin tattoo.
No.
That's what he said. But if they made a Teddy Ruxpin killing movie, I would see that. That'd be awesome. And it'd be even better if he only spoke with his tape. So like his tape was what made him say evil things. He's like, I'm going to kill you, bitch. I hate you. And you're about to, and then he's open it and flip it over and he pushes it back and he's like, die. Because that's how cassettes used to work. Children who don't know what cassettes are.
What do you think, without looking at my monitor, what do you think of Jamie Lee Curtis?
I like Jamie Lee Curtis a lot. I really enjoyed the Halloween movies with her.
All right. We're actually going to talk about the Halloween movie, but do you remember that movie she did with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I forget what it was called, but like, you know, she was this like wife and she chased after him because she thought he was cheating on her, but he was actually just a double agent or a spy agent or whatever. And she was all like dressed up and he's like multiple scenes like with her like in a bra. I just remember liking that. And she looked hot.
Jamie Lee Curtis has always been hot. She ages like a fine wine.
But I'm going to show you this picture in a second, and it might change your mind.
True lies, everyone's telling you.
True lies, that's what it is exactly. I forgot something. Drink.
Also, everyone's saying that scene with the tape cassette thing, they did it in Ted. I didn't see those movies because I have common sense and a little bit of like culture in class. So I didn't see those movies, but...
That's not the first one. So... Look how old Jamie Lee Curtis looks now.
No, they made her look like that.
No, that's Jamie Lee Curtis without makeup and looking great. Like, obviously, her hair is like looks terrible there because...
I don't believe it. I don't believe it! Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't look like that. They made her look like that on purpose.
I don't know.
No, I don't believe it. They put makeup on her.
You think so? How old is Jamie Lee Curtis? How old is Jamie Lee Curtis? That's the new poll. Guys, no one's looking up.
It's not a poll.
All right, let's actually look at the poll. It's been over 12 minutes. And how many people have voted? 19 votes. 68% say, yeah. Let's see it. I'm sweating so much.
You're making me sweat.
So, do you guys actually, here's the question.
20th Century Comics said she's 54.
54 there, really?
That's not that old.
All right, so maybe that is makeup.
It's got to be makeup. She wouldn't look that old at 54.
Right.
Maybe if she was like 84. She doesn't look
84.
like that. She has very nice skin. That's like one of her things is that she looks like young and clean.
Well, supposedly this whole article right here went on to say that the reason why
Jessica and James say she's 62.
62. Well, that's getting older, but
still not that old.
People are resonating a lot with this film because it's very now. It's like dealing with time, like things that are happening now. But how do you do that?
Michael Myers got COVID. He can't kill you because he's like coughing the whole time. Everybody hears him coming. They're like, "What? You're right here. We hear you." And he like has to take breaks because his lungs hurt. It's very right now. He also texts you. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch," and he's like in the corner. Very right now. Well, he also says yeet and YOLO a lot throughout the film. God. He calls Jamie Lee Curtis his fam.
Oh, it does no.
And he dabs. That's how he kills you.
That's on your body. Come out! All right, guys, let's do some trivia. We're gonna do 3 questions back to back because I don't want to stay on too much longer past 11 because I'm obviously dying right now. So let's just try to get out.
All right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, and 3. Trivia time! First person to answer this question correctly in chat gets
what
an entry.
What other actor was approached to play Neo? It was probably Tom Cruise. They look exactly alike. Is it Tom Cruise?
Not Tom Cruise. There's a bunch, but there's one specifically that's very different from this.
Oh my God, Omar said Tom Cruise too.
Play it again.
Randy Osborn.
Nope.
Will Smith.
Will
Kevin
Smith
Bacon.
is the correct answer.
Pabs.
Pabs.
He also dabs. Pabs and dabs, all the same. Every time we say his name, we have to do that.
Pabs.
Bruce does like this old like, bam! Like he's like an old farmer.
Pabs.
Danny DeVito. Oh my God, Sam King. I wish it was Danny DeVito. I freaking love Danny.
All right,
DeVito.
question number 2.
2, 1.
In Greek mythology, what is Morpheus the god of?
Morphing. Which one do I want?
I don't know, baby. It's all you in this next one. All right, people seem stumped. What? Oh,
Dreams.
Andrew Kai!
Dreams. What? It was like
Oh,
so
sorry.
many people before that. Now you have to give Andrew Kai one. Congratulations.
Steve Hayner. No, Sam
King. Sam King was first.
Well, what were you
Now
doing?
Stephen Hayner. I was looking for my beer. I'm sorry you just shouted without waiting for me. Like you couldn't even wait. I hope this makes you feel cooler.
I'm sweating so much. It's okay, all right. Woo!
I'm gonna go with this one because it's only 6%.
There we go. All right, one more question.
20th Century Comics said drugs. Also, Michael's here.
Michael, what's going on?
I have to open my own beer now, like some kind of single woman.
How long did the actors train for their fight scenes prior to filming?
9 months.
That was actually one of the questions in the multiple choice answer when I took this from. All right, how many
It
months?
was not 9 months.
It was
I'm
not-
sorry, guys.
Sam,
2 years,
No.
42,
69 days.
3 months, 69 days is the answer.
Nope.
Randy amount of time, 6 months, 8 months, 3.50.
This many.
Why is he said 4 months? Someone say 4 months. I feel like Sam King was closer, super close with 3.
He was so
months.
super close, but he's not right.
69 days is not 4 months either. Sorry. 8 months, 9 months. Stephen Hayner said 4.
Nice.
Is Stephen Hayner allowed to win?
Yes.
Stephen,
Did he
congratulations.
win? He did win it in the giveaway.
He didn't. Not yet, Stephen. Because if you did, we would shout it from the rooftops.
From the rooftops. All right, we did 3 questions. Now we'll go back to the news. So we saw Suicide Squad.
We did.
I liked it a lot. It was a good movie.
People really hated it.
Well, they're crazy. The first one, hate. Second one, you're
I
crazy.
didn't see the first one. The second one was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but it was so much better than the first. Interesting characters. The stand-up character, in my opinion, was Polka Dot Man. So cool.
Oh god, this is really bad. I told you to bring a dump bucket and you didn't
Well, just
listen.
dump it in there. So, if you guys watched
Where's the other ones
the
been?
movie, there was a really cool scene where like you saw his face kind of like blow up, and there's some like actual makeup pictures from it. And I thought it would have been all CGI.
Right.
I would have painted. There's actual physical effects, which was really cool. And that reminds me, there was an article that we talked about how James Gunn tried to do as many effects as possible as physical things. But we go through these, and there's these two, which he just looks creepy as hell. But these ones, they actually lit up. How cool is that?
So cool, guys. So cool.
Moving magic in your face.
Also, that first beer tasted like feet. That second beer, I should say. It was very gross.
What do you
very
guys think about that?
tasting. I already told Bruce, I'm like, bring a dump bucket up because I'm not powering through it when I'm drinking all the beers by myself. So bring something up or I'm just going to dump beer on your head. And he didn't bring anything up and he's lucky he's sick. I'd pour beer on his head in front of all of you. And you would love it.
I'm sorry, baby.
Also, someone put on our Holland vlog video that they think that I'm drinking moonshine out of these mason jars. You guys think I have time to make moonshine? What kind of life do you think I live?
All right, that actually, that article we just wrote made me think of the next poll question. Do you guys prefer physical effects, like actual costumes and like doing stunts on sets, or CGI?
I think it's subjective. It's like when it's appropriate. If it's CGI, it probably needs to be CGI. Like, do I want to see a dinosaur, like a guy inside of a dinosaur moving the dinosaur arms? He's like, "Rrr." No, I want that to be CGI because that's fucking cool as shit. That way.
Right, but there's like times where
Right. That's what I say. It's subjective.
I
This is a
think-
stupid poll question.
Wow. Now I'm stupid, guys. I have.
If
some
you guys
kind of
want me to
virus
see-
and I'm stupid.
If you want me to get some CGI done so that way a better question is posted, type 1 into the chat. If you want Bruce to keep physically typing shitty questions into the poll, type 2 into the chat.
God damn it. All right, so Aquaman 2 is right around the corner.
Why?
We're going to get
Why?
it. James Wan is directing, and he teased a new suit that Aquaman will be wearing. Check it out. Jason Momoa with this is full all costume muscle, even though we know he's like that underneath.
Maybe he stopped working out.
But what do you think of this new suit? Stealth suit.
It's all dumb. It's gonna be so stupid. Aquaman was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
It was one of the biggest hits for DC.
Look at the fucking movies DC puts out. That's why.
All right.
Look at the movies they put out. It's like he was the least smelly turd. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, there's that. But now let's show. Do you remember Aquaman 1? Who was the villain? Do you remember who it was?
Say it again. I was reading.
Who was the villain in Aquaman 1? Do you remember?
It was like his dad.
His brother.
His brother.
Half brother. Orm. Ocean Master. Well, he has a new look in the film. They teased it for us. He's looking jacked.
Why does he also look homeless?
Because he's homeless in the film. Or no, he's probably in jail. He's in prison for being a bad guy.
I guess.
But he looks ripped.
Guess. Why not just cut your beard with your abs?
He could. He's like ripped. That guy's not young either. He's like in his 40s.
Good for you. Good for you.
good.
It's super hard to keep your muscle building up after 40. So congratulations. Congratulations on having nothing but money and free time to work out. You must have tried so hard as your personal trainer. It made you do things and you got a chef to cook for you. I'm so impressed.
So, there was a new trailer that dropped this week. We watched it. I think you were at work, and so we watched it separately.
All right. We were together in spirit.
We're always together in spirit, guys. But it was the new DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence film. Do you remember watching this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also very stupid. Why is Leonardo DiCaprio doing such a talented actor? This is the movie he's doing. He's like, guys, it's getting hot outside.
Do you remember who the director was?
No, I don't pay attention to that. Only Bruce does.
Of course you don't. But what did you think of the trailer?
So I thought it was very silly. I get the point of the movie that is supposed to be like, oh, global warming, but it was very cheesily done, and it was like, guys, global warming's happening. We need to take it seriously. It felt very much so like a PSA. Like, it was not a real movie. I was waiting for it to be like Ashton Kutcher to come out and be like, you've been punked. Global warming's not real. But they didn't do that. So instead we had to watch it.
Well, Adam McKay is one of Will Ferrell's best friend. He is Will Ferrell's like best friend.
All right.
And they've done tons of comedy stuff before. He's part of Anchorman 2 and other things. But now he's doing like this serious drama. Leonardo DiCaprio. It's also on Netflix. What?
Netflix is fucking crushing it. Every single trailer I see is like Netflix. Good for them. They figured out that they need to get all their own original content, so they stop paying for other shit because they got to pay money to like the fucking Office and Friends to run their shit. They're going to have all their own original shit soon, and people are going to be like, I only can see it on Netflix. I don't watch it all day. So I'm assuming people who watch Netflix sound like.
Wow. But I don't know. The trailer looked okay, but also looks like a movie we've seen a bunch of times. World is ending. No one believes
Same
them.
thing said Inconvenient Truth. Remember that movie?
Yes.
He was referencing that. Also, fuck you, Steven Hayner. You ate a big bowl of bitchy flakes today. I'm going to take those bitchy flakes and shove them up your nose. How's that sound? From now on, I'm not calling you Steven Hayner. I'm going to think of something more offensive. That's what you're going to get. Find it in the chat, Bruce. And defend my honor.
Oh, Tom.
It's right there.
Must have eaten. Oh, it's right there.
It's all right, Steven. I got your number. Guess whose name is being
she's probably gonna send you a
erased?
trade paperback or something.
Erased from the list of contestants for this thing. It's going to magically disappear off the wheel.
She can't do that because I do the wheel. So
I'm in charge of spinning the wheel, and my vibes will be out there making sure you don't win.
All right. So, Aquaman.
Yes.
You don't like the TV show.
TV show.
I mean, sorry, movies.
I love Aquaman in Teen Titans Go.
All right, she loves Aquaman and Teen Titans Go. Now, did you watch the trailer that I sent you today for the new Aquaman HBO Max cartoon TV show?
I think you might have sent me that in your very sick brain because you did not send me this trailer. Oh no, you did on my text messages.
Yes.
I didn't watch that. I was very busy at work today.
Oh, she didn't watch that. She's busy.
That's right. And plus it said Aquaman. I was like, I don't care about this. And it's an animated series. Is it for children or is it for adults?
That's for adults. It's HBO Max.
All right.
To the max, baby.
HBO Max can make things for children.
So we can play this, but it's muted, and we won't get copyright striked because it's for children.
Nobody talk about it.
For music.
Look what Aqua Dude.
But
He's swimming in the ocean. What is happening?
he's making fun
It's
of
supposed to
it.
be like funny.
Yes.
He's
It's very much like Rick and Morty.
Bruce would not fucking know what was very much like Rick and Morty because he doesn't watch Rick and Morty. So how would you know what it's like?
Well, I've seen 2 episodes that I put myself through, and this is very much the similar humor.
Also, Tugan Pedro is a genius.
What do you say?
So
Let's
Stephen-
talk about Bruce.
that's why I talk bad about Bruce. He's smart.
He's
he
a smart man.
he
He's a
doesn't
very
want me
smart man.
coming at him. Sophia knows because Sophia keeps telling me like when little kids say shit to her, and I'm like, well, you should have said this back to him. And she's like, my mom always has the best burns. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's right.
I tell him don't say anything because then you're just going to start a fight.
When Sophia decided to dye her hair blue for the first day of school because she's expressing herself and she's a beautiful lady and she can do what she wants. And some kid was like, hey, Sophia, your hair looks bad. And she was like, oh, so what's your point? And I was like, well, you should have been like, your face looks bad. At least I can dye my hair. And she was like, awesome. She better use that. And she better stab him when he talks like her again.
I told her not to say anything and just ignore him, and then will eventually stop saying anything to you.
No. You smite him down and make him feel this big. So if he ever comes at you again, he knows what's up.
No, he'll come back you so hard, then he'll make you cry, and then
Nope.
there'll be a fight.
Crying's for babies. You never let them see you cry.
Sophia lets everyone see them cry.
I never let anyone see me cry.
All right. Lovecraft County.
Lovecraft Hunty.
Michael K. Williams. They found him dead. Room full of drugs.
Oh, I heard about this.
Pretty
I heard about
sad.
this. Didn't he die of drugs? No, he was like, but he was a shitty dad in Lovecraft Country, right?
Yes.
Like a gay shitty dad.
Yes. But they found him in a room full of drugs. He's popular for The Wire and multiple other things. But I don't know. I thought he was a decent actor. I thought he was good. It's really sad to see someone so young. He's only 40,
He was 54.
54. But still, he looked super young.
Who is still doing drugs at 54? That's the real question. That drugs is a young man's game. You're not still doing drugs at 54. And if you are, you're not doing so much that you die. You figured it out at 54. You're like, I know exactly how much I need to take before I die. Just saying.
All right, we were talking about Rick and Morty. I'm bringing it back and going full circle. Now, this is from a little while ago, but we weren't here last week, so we didn't get to talk to you guys about it. Live action Rick and Morty episode coming up, and this is who they got to play. Morty.
Guys, he knows all about Rick and Morty. He can tell you what other movies and TV shows are just like it. Doesn't even know the fucking characters' names.
This is Morty, the most annoying character on the
Oh my
TV
god.
show.
I'm gonna let him keep saying it for
Because he
about 2
constantly-
more minutes. Go
Was it
ahead.
Rick? I don't know.
It's Rick.
Rick. Constantly throwing up in his mouth. It's so disgusting.
He
so
can't help
wrong.
it. He's got a disorder. It's called alcoholism.
That's stupid. But Christopher Lloyd, famous actor. Back to
Christopher
the
Lloyd is
Future.
great. That is the best person they could have picked to play Rick. It's amazing.
I'm excited for this live action episode.
It's gonna. I think they have like a part of it, and I don't think the whole thing is gonna be it. It's like a
Oh,
cutscene.
lame.
But yes, I'm excited. Also, Ghost Junk is here.
Yes,
The
Ghost
guy whose
Junk!
penis died years ago, and now he just has ghost junk.
Ghost Junk is in the house.
Or he has such an amazing penis that his ghost junk haunts you after he's had sex with you.
That's all All possible. All very possible. It's 10:45. It's time for more trivia.
Are you ready? First person in check, I can send you today about the giveaway.
2, 1.
What is Neo's real name?
Neolangelo.
Not Neil Angelo.
Neoitis. Neo. Oh my God, where's Richard Anderson?
Somebody, comic boom.
John
is in house.
Randy, Mr. Anderson. Stephen Hayner, I feel like, is gonna be the right person.
You think so?
Yes, he said Mr. Anderson. They
He
say
did?
that all the time in the movie.
Mr. Anderson. So we're giving him that?
Those weird, creepy Matrix guys.
Yes.
Yes.
The amazing creepy guys.
Why are they amazing?
Guys, they're so good. I love it. I love the first movie. It's so good. I want to watch it right now. Should we do another question?
Comic Boom is here, and he said, "What does Morty call its penis?" I want to know. Omar Reyes says, "Dick."
All right, Stephen Hayner, you are in a one-question timeout.
Oh shit! Tyler said Bruce Moreau. Oh, I love our chat. I love our chat.
All right, so we have 14 votes for physical effects or CGI, and more people say physical.
You guys want Bruce to keep physically writing these questions? I feel bad for you.
All right, we have time for one more poll. You write it. What's the question?
Do you think Bruce smells because of all the sweat that he's sweating? Or do you think that I've just learned? It's like, what do they call it? Like nose blind? Have I become nose blind to Bruce's sweaty smells next to me? Or does Bruce's BO smell like sweet, sweet flowers? And he is some anomaly in this world where his weird belly sweat doesn't smell. Nowhere else. He'd lift up his arms, nothing. But just here, he's got weird belly button sweat. He never got rid of his umbilical cord. It's still there, and it squirts out belly button sweat every now and then.
Does my pets? Can you see anything? I can't even tell. Everything is wet right now. Everything is wet. All right. So that was actually all the news items I had.
Whoa.
We ran out early.
Whoa.
So I didn't
Whoa.
I was tired today.
Tyler said you smell like an angel. Tyler's really been nice to you tonight. I wonder what
weird.
happened.
I don't like it.
I know. He's usually all about me and he says mean things about you. I think it's because he's in love with you.
I would reciprocate that love. I actually no, I got sweaty pits. Look, it's like sweaty everywhere. So we have 12 minutes left of the show. Want to bang out the rest of the questions and then we'll hang out for a little bit?
Let's do it. We got to put Bruce to bed. He's sweaty and it's scaring me.
It's scaring you. All right,
Guys, there's more trivia.
more trivia.
I'll keep shouting out the answers. I seem to know a lot of them. You're welcome.
3, 2, 1.
Which pill does Neo take?
I feel like it's the red one.
Is it the red one? You feel like it or you know?
I don't remember, but I feel like it's the red one. Tyler said Bruce sweating makes him think you're Australian like Lee. Tyler says red. Sam King says blue. Omar
red.
says white.
It's red. So it's shattered.
Tyler, Shattered Glass Comic Reviews. What's first? Also, Comic Burrito says the Randy pill. What's going on with the Randy comments? There's been a lot of them in chat tonight. I feel like I've missed something important.
You did. Tyler, your name is so long.
Just write Tyler. Who else is named Tyler? There's no one else in this world named Tyler.
Well, you never know. This one's a hard one. Just gonna let you guys know this one.
I'm gonna get it right. I can't wait to get it right.
2, 1.
What is the name of Morpheus' ship? Clitoris. Who couldn't even pronounce that? I gotta read it again. Nebuchadnezzar. I can't.
Millennium Falcon. The Randy ship. The Nebuchadnezzar.
Tyler says please don't shorten my name, Bruce. I am pissed when you shorten the whole name. Comic Burrito says he just can't win, so he just keeps putting Randy as everything.
It's Ignacio, right? Ignacio de Meclio.
Wait. Where do you even see Ignacio?
Right
Ignacio is so far down.
Oh, sorry,
before,
it's Michael. Or Jess.
5 million people wrote it
Jess.
before him.
Sorry, Jess.
Jess wrote Necromancer, so that's definitely not right.
The
20
20th
Michael
century.
was closer. Nebuchadnezzar, he kind of got it. He kind of got it.
I don't think Jess was trying to write that, and then probably auto-corrected on her.
Is Nebuchadnezzar a word that got autocorrected? Did you mean Nebuchadnezzar? I did. What does that mean? So give it to Jess too. Everyone who typed anything close to that gets one because that's a fucking whack ass question. Jessica, Michael from 20th Century Comics, Stephen Hayner,
Anyone else?
Ignacio, Las Cruces.
Anyone else? Giving out entries like
That's
crazy.
it. That's it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because that was who could spell that? The fact that you got even close is amazing.
3, 2,
Is this one easier or harder?
Easier.
Who created? Oh, I gotta take that off. The Woman in the Red Room program.
Red Room. It just says Woman in Red program.
Oh, sorry, the Woman in Red Dress program.
It just says Woman in Red program. None of these words are in here. Dress, room, they don't exist.
Yes. Oh, no. 20. No. Pabs.
Pat got it right.
Pat.
Pat. It's so aggressive when he says it too. He's like, Pat! It's like he's sneezing. You don't sneeze Pabs every day for the rest of your life. I don't even know. It also sounds like he's saying Pabst, like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Pabs.
I don't know, like, I like sober Bruce. You're way more fun this way.
3, 2,
I hope I don't smell like this when I'm sober. Why does Cypher betray the rebels?
Because he's got that terrible fucking mustache slash. I don't even want to call it a goatee.
No, it's like a flavor saver, like a really long flavor saver.
What's a flavor saver?
It's like this piece right here. People only grow that.
I hate it. I hate it so much. If you say his name is Flavor Saver, you're right. What did we say his name was?
Cypher, but he wants to. But the thing is this.
Ignacio said Cypher like
No,
a million
he
times
didn't.
ago.
Why does he betray the rebels? He wants to.
Oh, you guys have to write why he did it. To leave the Matrix.
Yes.
Tyler said it first.
Tyler said it first. Shattered Glass Comics review.
You have to type the whole thing he said.
Yes, I am just copying.
Omar said because he's a douche, which I feel like is also right. Sam
also
King
right.
said to live in ignorance. Also right. For a steak to go back in. He wants real food. To forget the railroads. Put back into the Matrix. He wants to live the dream. To go back to the Matrix. To eat chicken again.
What do the machines use humans for in the Matrix?
They would jerk them off and they would take their jizz and they would drink it and it would give them youth.
Wow. Robots needed youth?
They did. You would think they didn't, but that's how they grease their gears.
So what do we got? What do we got? Stephen Hayner!
Let's see how many people got it right before Stephen Hayner.
No one.
All right, fine. He was fine. He was fine, guys.
All right, guys, we have 7 minutes left of the show. There's 20 of you guys in here. People are voting.
What is wrong with you people?
This Bruce smiled because of his sweat. 60% said no, and 15
Guys,
people voted.
Bruce never smells. It's very strange. I will let you all know right now, I have very smelly armpits. I don't know why, but it's a thing. And Bruce's armpits always smell delicious. It's very strange. I don't understand it.
This is also an obscene amount of sweat.
I bet you it still doesn't smell. It's like water. He doesn't have a smell. It's weird.
Just sweat water, guys. This is what happens. But guys, if you guys have any questions for us, we'll hang out for 7 more minutes. I'm going to peace out at 11 o'clock. We'll try to get to bed and need lots of rest. We're doing that Tough Mudder on Sunday, no matter what, with Omar.
Omar, I hope you're prepared because Bruce is very competitive. And he's probably going to leave you in the dust and be like, what the fuck, Omar? He's going to do it like twice. And then he's going to talk a bunch of shit. So
Never.
You think Bruce
Put
is
Omar on
this
my back.
nice guy. And then the competition comes out and he's going to be like, he's going to shank you. He's going to cut you and leave you to bleed and die out on the side of the Tough Mudder.
Just because I did that to my sister during kickball does not mean I'll do it to Omar. I am very competitive, though. I like to win. I like to win. We do match minus the gross sweat.
I don't have any of the gross sweat, but I do have this sweet Bruce and Stephanie logo on my shirt from Ignacio. Thank you, Ignacio, again for designing this beautiful shirt. It has James on the back. Wait. Oh god. Oh god.
What's happening? Oh, you showed the wrench.
Is it which
Yes,
way?
it's that way. Right there, baby. Look how swole her back is. Our trip to upstate New York, not New Hampshire, Stephen Hader. Oh, it was good. It was really good. We had a great time. Played some kickball. Kickball was amazing.
Oh my god, guys. Bruce is low-key the best kickball player that's ever existed. We played like teams, and Bruce and his brother-in-law and like a little girl who was like 10. Who else was on your team?
Jack.
And no, Jack kept switching. Whoever was kicking, Jack was on their team. He just wanted to kick the ball. He didn't want to do anything else.
Must have been Nate, maybe?
So Nate was on my team. Tyler and Sophia were on my team. So I think Tarsha was on your team. So Bruce's sister,
Yes.
his brother-in-law, and him. And they were just destroying my team of children because it was me and then 3 children and Jack when he felt like kicking. But actually, Jack was the best person to have on your team because nobody would get him out. So you just knew it was a base at least. You're like, just go, Jack. Get me a base so we can help. So then Bruce's sister was like, let's just have Bruce and Dave, Bruce's brother-in-law, be against everybody else, thinking that we would at least have a fighting chance. Bruce fucking like kicked the ball into like outfield so far every single time it was his turn. Dave made one base hit every time he got up. Bruce carried his whole 2-man team. They fucking destroyed us like 15-0.
Wait, Sam King doesn't know what kickball is?
He doesn't have that in Canada, I guess. There is no kickball.
Wow. And Tyler, I will destroy you. Destroy you.
Wow.
If you top ball red, you can die. Oh, that's such a good ball. Dodgeball.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Seriously.
Also, yeah, I don't understand it. He's got like the legs of a ballerina or so who kicks a lot. A taekwondo person? I don't get it.
Come on me.
Yes. Kickball is just like baseball, Sam King, except it's just a big red ball that you roll on the ground and you kick it. But the same rules as baseball.
Same.
Just
Well, you can throw the ball at someone too.
you can throw the ball, so you can get them out by pegging them like dodgeball.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
So much.
I have a huge bruise on my foot from kicking the ball because apparently that's how old I'm at that point where I'm like, where's this big bruise from? Well, I bruised like a peach. I'm like that fucking old lady. I got a giant bruise on my foot. All of us were so sore the next day. My hip flexors, I couldn't pick up my leg for like 2 days. I'd use my arms to help pick my leg up.
I will say we all tried really, really hard. It's like we all were very competitive. My sister hates to lose, and she was really upset. My brother-in-law caught the ball with his testicles, which was a very strange choice.
Well, then we played wiffle ball after that, and I caught the wiffle ball with my throat.
She was the ball to her, and she would hold her hands like this, and like right between her arm.
Right in the throat. I think it was intentional. I'm just saying. I feel attacked.
Basketball was a great movie.
Also, the tiger is here. Tell us that he's drunk.
Tiger.
You should never let a tiger get drunk. That's irresponsible. Tigers will already fuck you up if they're not drunk. And then you add alcohol into the mix, and now you have a drunk tiger.
Like I said, this is
Although that might actually help you, because then he's like a little wobbly and he can't run as fast. Just gotta go like zigzag like an alligator. He won't be able to see you because alligators have no peripheral vision, guys. If you ever get chased by an alligator side to side, that's what they say.
First show, I think I'm not at least a little buzzed in a very long time. But guys, this is the end of the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're Bruce and Stephanie. This is Comics and Beer Friday night live stream. We had a good time. Sorry I didn't get the drink, but again, as you can tell, I'm still got something going on because I normally sweat, but not this much. This is ridiculous. But guys, I'm gonna try to record some footage on Sunday with me and Omar tackling that Tough Mudder. It's gonna be a good time. Stephanie sadly cannot be there.
I can't be there because somehow Bruce gets to go instead of me, even though I am very competitive too. I would fucking crush it. Also, Stephen Hader, you're still dead to me. I didn't forget. Don't worry. I'm coming for you.
You guys, have a great night. Have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday, Tuesday, and we'll be back on Thursday, and we'll be here next Friday.
Maybe I'll be sick. I'm not coming on if I'm sick. I don't care about you guys.
I'll do the show all by myself.
I'll throw things at him from the bed. Just whatever's next to my bed. I'm like, Bruce, I'm hot. Bruce, I'm cold. Bruce, I'm hungry. Like that.
All right, guys. See you later. Peace.